Hey folks, welcome back to Pokémon Colosseum. Here in the Under, we received an email saying that, hey, Mirabee has been seen going down on the elevator. And this is where we utilize the D-Disc that we got after beating Mr. Crazy Eyebrow Guy. Gonzap, that's his name. And down here, we have the Deep Colosseum, the final Colosseum, the hardest Colosseum. And it is chock full of a bunch of tedious stuff. You have to go through 4 complete rounds. At the end of each complete round, you fight one of the Cypher admins, and then your 5th time through, you will come up to this fight here. Takes 20 battles, but you finally get to the Deep King. You receive several emails as you progress through the Colosseum saying that, hey, there's a Deep King. He has a Shadow Shuckle. And, he takes a while to get to. And he is somewhat challenging, I'll admit. He runs me against the wire. But due to the nature of Colosseum matches, it's not incredibly hard. Because you are healed in between every match, and you can save, and you don't have to snag Pokemon from the 3 or 4 trainers before him, unlike the final boss. Regardless, here we go. Using Shadow Ball against the Sableye. Sableye has no weaknesses unless you use Foresight and then a fighting move, but that's so specialized, no one should ever use it. Have Altera out front and want to set up the Dragon Dances as soon as possible so I can wreck shit up as soon as possible. And Neil, I forget if Neil does not faint the first turn, but comes kind of close. Also, this confusion haunts me for so long. Like, it goes fine up until the time I use Fly, at which point it's like, no, it's not gonna work now. It works fine for like 5 turns and never goes away. It's so annoying. Anyway, taking out the Sableye first for whatever reason is, I don't know, because it doesn't have any weaknesses, I suppose, and I didn't feel like taking care of the Giraffe yet. I don't know. I had no good reason. There's a Kingdra. This is a good reason to have the Dragon Dance up, so I can use Dragon Breath on it. Be sure to outspeed it. Even though Dragon Breath isn't boosted by the attack boost, still very nice to have the speed boost, especially if he starts setting up a Rain Dance, which I don't know if he does. Here's Montel. Just take Kingdra's moves just a little better. I suppose Meganium would have accomplished the same thing, but felt like using Montel. Anyway, critical hit on the Kingdra. That's freaking awesome. Very happy. Probably could have dealt with it anyway. Just that awesome. Yeah. One more turn out of the way. And here's a Skarmory. This Skarmory sticks around till the end of the match. What a jerk. Just partially because I'm focused on snagging the Shuckle, and partially because the Skarmory are extremely annoying, and I don't have any super effective special moves against it. Really wish I could get Thunderbolt into one of my members, but no. And yes, I have Fire Blast on Entei, shut up. Anyway, here's the Fly. Here's where Confusion suddenly decides to screw me over. I suppose my line of thinking was like, well, it should be going away any time now, you know. Oh, there's the Thunderbolt. Montel lives it. Ha! You know, it should go away by now. Law of averages. Montel still lives. But no, it doesn't. And it, in fact, strikes back on this very turn. Of all the turns. Anyway, here I wanted Montel to live. For whatever reason. I think so I could do more damage to Skarmory. Even though I had Dragon Breath for that. But really, Ebony and Life really wouldn't do the same job against it. But of course my plans go for not, because I managed just to get Montel out of the way, thanks to a critical. Although the random number generator probably would have gone on my bad side anyway. And there's Ebony going after the Giraffe rig, since it's the more offensive of the two. By slightly. And also, since I didn't have to worry about hitting my partner, just went for Earthquake. Maybe I should have gone for Rock Slide, I don't know. I don't trust its accuracy sometimes. A lot of the time, even though it tends to work out in my favor. There's Steel Wing, super effective against Ebony. Luckily, it's physical move, and Starmie kind of sucks at attacking. Giraffe out of the way, finally. Bye-bye. Hey, there's a level up, hooray! Roquan will get a lot of level ups just by doing this Colosseum. And there's a Shedinja. This is a dick move if you don't have something to deal with it, but you should have something to deal with it, whether it's flying move, rock move, fire move, or whatever else is super effective against it. It's part ghost, so dark move, other ghost moves, and probably something I'm forgetting. Bye-bye, Ebony, you did well! And here now I have to use Fly against that Shedinja, since Ebony's Rock Slide is out of the way. But I guess I was doing that anyway. And see that? Now this Skarmory is going to be a pain in the butt for sure, because I can't use Toxic on it, it's part Steel. And Razor Leaf's gonna do jack diddly, really. So it's basically about... And in comes the Shadow Shuckle. 47th Shadow Pokemon. And Shuckle is known for having absolutely beastly defenses. I think it's 255 in each. I'll have to check that. In fact, I will. But it does not have extremely good HP, so if you use like Seismic Toss and whatnot on it, it's relatively easy to take down. Googling Shuckle's death, 230 in each defense and special defense, but it has 5 speed, 10 both attacks, and 20 HP. Really, it's not all it's cracked out to be. If you try to use the Trick Room and like Power Swap or whatever the move is to switch attack and defense, it sorta kinda works, but it requires so much setup, it's not gonna happen. Anyway, while I was looking things up, Shuckle went into snaggable mode. Oh right, I was planning on putting it to sleep, but Dragon Breath paralyzed it, which kind of pissed me off. And now it's using Shadow Rush, and I can't put it to sleep to stop it from doing that, so I was on a time limit. But it all works out, otherwise you wouldn't be seeing this recording. Gotcha. First ball. What can I say? Anyway, Dragon Breath, special move against the Skarmory, but Wall still doesn't do very much. But it gets paralysis, that's fantastic, I am happy right there. And there's a Drill Peck taking care of life, and oh my, we are down to Entei. And Altair. And here's where Entei finally gets his chance to shine. Sort of. It still wasn't that sunny day, so I can't shine properly. But Fire Blast, super effective, gonna roast Skarmory inside out. Roast chicken, haha. But wouldn't you know it, it misses. But I'm feeling lenient, I'm feeling happy. But then that happy feeling goes away right there. I start feeling lenient and happy right after this. Because I see what Entei's Fire Blast does do when it actually does hit. Fun fact, that's the Japanese symbol for fire right there. And I think, like, alright, I'll let Entei finish it off. Altair, you just Dragon Dance. Just in case something absolutely horrible happens. But there, you wanted to see Entei do something cool. Here you go. Kablamo! Skarmory's down. Entei finally does something useful other than be revive fodder. And the Deep King is defeated. We now only have one Shadow Pokemon to go, one trainer fight to go, one episode to go. We are almost done with this. God, he's funny looking. Anyway, you usually get TMs for beating each round of the Colosseum. But for this last one, nope, you don't get to because you've already gone through it 4 times. But you get a decent amount of money. And I can now safely say that I will see you guys next time.